Hey, future podcasters, welcome back to episode 2 of Podcasting for Real Estate Professionals. All right. So today we're going to talk about why podcasting belongs in every real estate pro's marketing plan. So, quick question for you. If your marketing plan is like postcards, open house balloons, then you know what? We need to talk seriously, because while everyone else is out there chasing likes, you could be building actual loyalty, and podcasting isn't optional anymore. It's your unfair advantage. So last week we broke down why podcasting changes the game. And today we're talking strategy and why this needs to live in your real estate marketing plan now and not someday. Don't podcrastinate, I always say. Because if you're still relying on cold calls and cold leads and, cookie cutter content, you're basically whispering in a stadium. So let's fix all of that. Let's look at the typical real estate marketing mix. So we've got generic social media templates, random email newsletters, occasional YouTube videos, that no one watches past the intro. And yes, the good old just sold spam. The postcards that go out, it's like, just sold, just sold, just sold. Well, great. That's awesome that you sold something, but let's see if we can dial this up a notch. So now ask yourself this: which of these things that I listed above actually builds a relationship? Okay, spoiler alert, none of them, in case you didn't already know. Meanwhile, podcasting gives you a platform to speak directly to your ideal clients, a reason to show up regularly, and content that keeps working long after it's posted. It's not about throwing more spaghetti at the wall. God only knows I've done a lot of that, and all it does is make a mess. It's about creating connection on purpose. So what exactly does podcasting add that other marketing strategies don't? First of all, it adds depth. You're not limited to 30-second reels. You can actually go deep. You can tell stories. You can create context around your content. It also creates consistency. So weekly or bi-weekly episodes with built-in specific touch points. It also allows you to repurpose your content. So one episode could be a blog post. It could be an email newsletter. It could turn into social post, reels, boom. And you've got a whole content strategy that is built around your podcast. It also gives you credibility. A podcast makes you a thought leader, not a sales chaser. And you don't want to be a sales chaser. So it isn't just marketing, it's authority building. How does it fit into the plan? Well, podcasting doesn't replace your marketing, it actually elevates it. So imagine this, for example. An open house lead finds your podcast. They binge 3 or 4 episodes, and it feels like they know you. Right? It's not a cold lead anymore. You've been in their ears, you've been with them on their trip to the grocery store or wherever they were going when they heard your podcast. So they're already getting to know you. Your personality can actually come out in a podcast, right? Or perhaps a buyer who's on the fence listens, to what your take is on the market at that moment, and they're thinking, yeah, this person really knows what they're talking about. So that can also build trust. You drop your podcast link in your email signature, in your bio, on your business cards, and boom, it's a conversation starter, because people are like, instead of saying, so what's going on with the market or what's happening with interest rates? They're like, hey, you do a podcast on real estate? That's pretty cool. Tell me more. So this is how you get off the marketing hamster wheel and actually build credibility and authority. Okay, I hear you. Wait, there's that little voice again. But what if nobody listens? Let me be blunt. They won't at first, but the right people will start to listen. The thing is, the people that were meant to find you will find you, but it's also part of your strategy to put yourself out there. And that's what matters. right? You're planting seeds that grow with every episode. And you're not just dropping off something on their front steps or sending them another postcard. You're giving them information that they can really use. So you're providing value from day one. It's not like when you go to do a listing presentation that you actually then have to create value out of thin air. They have been listening to you already, and they already know that you have value to offer them. But I don't know what to talk about. There's that voice again. Trust me, you do. We will be covering that in the next episode. So hang in there and really, just we'll take care of you. I got you. I got you. So this is all about having a mindset shift, right? Marketing that connects beats marketing that just gets seen. Now, you may do some really clever hooks on your videos, on your reels or whatever. And then people are like, oh, that's really cute, or that's really funny, or that's really whatever. Did it provide value? Did it make them want to work with you? Probably not, right? Also, you don't need to shout. You need to resonate. And when you resonate with someone, they're going to remember you. And it's also a ripple effect. They're going to tell their friends, my real estate agent has a podcast. Have you heard it? Right? So not only are they going to refer you for business, but they're also going to help you build your audience. Podcasting lets you do that in a way that no postcard or TikTok or Instagram reel will ever let you do. Now, just like real estate itself, right? If you're a real estate investor, you know that it is a slow process. You're not going to be Joe Rogan overnight or Jane Rogan or whoever, okay? It's a slow roll. But the thing is that when it ignites, watch out, because it is definitely like a snowball rolling downhill. Okay, so here's your takeaway for today. Podcasting isn't just cute content. It's marketing with a damn heartbeat. So next up, the number one thing that you need to figure out before you ever hit record, because the mic only works when your message is clear. Okay, so let's get you crystal clear and client magnet ready in episode 3. Until then, ditch the noise and amplify you. All right, this is your host, Sue Willoughby, and I will see you in episode 3. If you're nodding along but not really writing stuff down, then you're only getting half of the value. So that's why I created a simple companion workbook for this podcast. Just click the link below in the show notes, download it, and begin building your legacy today.